Well, this is not exactly the kind of build which you'd be expecting. First of all, it's a Hummer, and secondly, it's electric, so surely there's not that much you can do to it. Well, for those who, like myself, actually do quite like the electric Hummer, I would definitely have one of these over the Cybertruck, that's for sure, from Tesla. It's actually a quicker car than you can initially think, especially for people who aren't as into tuning, maybe don't know how to approach gearbox tuning, etc. You can unlock way more potential just by changing a couple of ratios, and that's exactly what this is for. So I will run through on screen all of the stuff which I've fitted. I'm not going to camp out on every single thing and describe what's happening on screen, because you can see it anyway, and of course you can pause it if you need to, if you find that I'm going too quick, or if you like everything that I've done in terms of the rims and everything, you can use this code on screen as always to go into the search menu and just slap it straight on your car and save yourself the time. Of course, you still have to buy the parts, but it does it for you. In other words, if you want to do it yourself to change the rims, maybe have the big old roof box on it, something like that, then of course that's where the video itself comes in, and you can change some things around as necessary. So as far as the build, it's pretty simple. Basically just follow everything I've done on screen. As far as rim style, as I said, changing stuff like spoilers, that's all down to you. It will have an effect on performance, so don't be surprised if you change something like the wheels or the wing and you see a difference between what I've done and what you see on screen. But then we will at a certain point in the video jump through to the tuning setup side of things. I'll probably go quiet if that is surpassing where I'm talking in the video. In other words, if there's a gap, I'll just go silent on screen, and then of course you can see what I've done, map it out to your own car as needed, and then all that will remain is to take the car out onto the road to see what it can do in practice, or in other words, to prove what it can do in practice. So in the case of this one, obviously, this is not a car to everyone's taste. It's extremely big, it's extremely heavy. Most of the parts that I've fitted to it and most of the parts that you're allowed to fit, especially stuff like tyres and suspension, are very clearly geared toward off-road use, not tarmac use. So there's a bit of a mismatch there. I will say though, it's not a bad handling vehicle. For something which even after weight loss is obscenely heavy and very, very big, it's properly quick. And by adjusting the ratios, you have a huge advantage in top-end ability. Electric cars are not known for good top speeds, but we've definitely seen an uptick in that improvement lately over the past few years with stuff like the Rimac, the Aspark Owl, really making huge leaps in terms of top-end speed. This one, in its own way, although it's not going to worry any of the top-tier hypercars in the game, 240 plus miles an hour, a little bit more in fact, as you'll see here in the video, that's not bad at all. So if you are a fan of the Hummer and you needed more performance, I hope you have fun with the build. Of course, I've done plenty more tunes here on the channel, and even more than what's on the channel is on my storefront in the game. So check out those. Of course, stick around for more, and for now, thanks for watching.